are the African Union South Africa Regional Office, Africa Business Group, and the Economic Community.
Honor, His Excellency Professor Arthur Mutharika, President of the Republic of Malawi. Honorable Henri Moussa, MP, Minister of Industry, Trade and Tourism. All Cabinet Ministers here present. Secretary General of Commerce, Dr. Sidiso Wenya. The Regional Director of UNECA Southern Africa Regional Office, Professor Said Adejomobi. His Excellency Kikan Ogan, Ambassador of Norway to Malawi and Dean of the Diplomatic Corps. Excellency Ambassadors and High Commissioner here present, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, all protocol observed. Let me express my gratitude to President Professor Arthur Peter Mutharika and the government of Malawi for inviting African Union Commission to make remarks at this important conference. Let me also thank all the personalities gathering here today for this significant meeting. African Union highly appreciates your presence at this conference. To us, this clearly shows your interest for Malawi investment opportunities and for the regional integration agenda. For African Union, through our regional and continental integration agenda, we ambition to achieve the Africa we want. An Africa who is integrated, prosperous and peaceful, driven by its own citizens and representing a dynamic force in international arena. To achieve the Africa we want, integration has been singled out as one of the planks of history. Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, it is therefore very important for us to pay attention to strategic objectives of these conferences that we are jointly opening today. The two conferences, the Malawian Investment Forum 2018 and the Stakeholder Forum on Private Sector and Regional Integration in Southern Africa, are strongly linked. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, the African Union is committed to transform this continent by putting in place various instruments to facilitate continental and regional integration. Among them is the Africa Continental Free Trade Area, which our head of state and government agreed upon in March this year in Kigali, Rwanda. Subsequently, member states also adopt the legal instrument constituting the Africa Continental Free Trade Area, namely 1. The agreement establishing the CFTA, 2. The protocol in trade in goods, 3. The protocol on trade in services, and finally the protocol on rules and procedure for the settlement of disputes. To make the continental market more attractive, the EU in January 2018 launched the Single Air Transport Market and the Protocol on Free Movement of Persons, the right of establishment and the right of residence. The private sector is a key player and beneficiary of the CFTA, and by generating jobs and wealth, it will make huge contribution to the achievement of the global objectives. Considering our huge youth population and our high unemployment rate, let me stress the urgent need to improve our economy by massively invest in industrialization and manufacturing, while we are improving our capacity in extraction and export of our primary commodity. Africa is in the process to create industrial growth engines that will propel it to become competitive in manufacturing. It is for you, investor and captain of industry, the right time to join this exceptional and lucrative adventure. Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, in conclusion, it is obvious that our continent is endowed with natural and human resources, but translating these resources into economic development has been a challenge due to many factors, but also due to the small size of our industrial and manufacturing industry. We show that Africa needs the private sector to take the lead in this development agenda. We should also remind ourselves that for our regional and continental agenda to be a success, all member states must domesticate and mainstream the EU and regional legal instruments into their national frameworks. This effort will accelerate and secure a conducive environment for our private sector and foreign direct investment. With Agenda 2063 and its 10 years implementation plan, we aspire to drive dynamic growth and competitiveness through private company productive investment and technological innovation. We are convinced that this effort will unlock the great potential of the African continent and its people. If you want to start and grow your businesses in Africa and be part of its current and future economic growth, Malawi, the warm heart of Africa, is a place to invest. Let me end my remark by reiterating that for us to develop, we need really to integrate ourselves. Let us grow together and let us develop together. I thank you for your kind attention.
We have said to Malawi, an investment heaven in Africa. With these remarks, I declare the Malawi Investment Forum and the Southern Africa Regional Integration Stakeholder Forum officially open. Thank you. May God bless Africa and God bless you all. Thank you.